A blessed Wednesday to us. The theme of today's gospel, and actually all the readings, and most especially the very celebration that we are offering, is gratitude, thanksgiving. But there is one interesting and most important aspect of giving thanks. It has something to do with giving thanks without saying to other people that they are not grateful, without prejudice in such a way. And I would like to take this into perspective because I always continue and repeat, practically explaining the geographical perspective of today's gospel reading. Because even until now, I read so many reflections, putting into the pedestal the Samaritan who was cured and condemning the other 9. In fact, Jesus was not condemning the other 9. He was just asking where they are. And so it is now the geographical perspective that will give us a reason not to be prejudiced. Because there are still people, as I said, who say, don't imitate the 9, because the only one returned. Now, what is the geographical perspective here? Jesus was going to Jerusalem. He was still in the area of Samaria. And so, there were 10. They were all cured, healed. But one realized, after being cured, because also, when you are cured, it's also a way of recognizing your own identity. Sometimes many people are not really healthy because they do not recognize their identity. So part of the healing of that one leper was he realized that he was Samaritan. And where were the other 9 going? They were going to show themselves to the priest. And where are the priests? In Jerusalem, because the 9 are presumably Jewish. And so why does the Samaritan go to Jerusalem? And what is going there? He's a Samaritan. So he has to go back to Samaria. That's why siya raw sa aming balik. Because the other 9 were going to Jerusalem to show themselves to the priest. So we do not know yet what's going to happen. But expect and presume that they will also be giving thanks. But it only happens that one of these was a Samaritan, realizing he's not going to Jerusalem because he's not from there. So he had to go back and thank the Lord. And this is the very beautiful thing about the geographical perspective of the gospel. It's not enough to be just reading the gospel without such a particular background, because we will be prejudiced. And take note, when Jesus was asked, 10 were cleansed, were they not? Where are the other 9? The readers now are responsible for answering the question of the Lord. Lord, they are going to Jerusalem. And why do they have to go back? That Jerusalem is going there. You are also going there. So perhaps magkita mo dito. But the one is a Samaritan. Where is Samaria? It's here. So why does he have to go to Jerusalem? So mas nindot kayo niya balik-balikon. Okay, because some people would always presume when they make their reflections and then they just plainly condemn the 9. No, please also consider, because our thanksgiving will not be complete if we condemn and we are prejudiced that others are not doing it. Who knows? They have their own way of thanking the Lord. And so as we continue this Eucharistic celebration, together with all these things that we need to give thanks to the Lord for, we also ask, not prejudiced, however, for people who do not know how to thank God. Kaya naman yung mga tao nga nigig kabalibok mga ipasalamat, di ba? So we thank for them. We thank on their behalf. Amen.